My name is Carlos Alberto. I'll be conducting this IELTS speaking interview. So let me know a little bit about you. What's your full name, please?
Full name is Edwin Alexander Martinez Jimenez.
Good. Can you tell me your ID number, please?
My ID number is 7185913.
Give me a second. Um, Jessica, if you can hear me, okay, thank you. Okay, tell me, in this time of crisis of COVID-19, how have you handled the relationship with your family, with your distant family?
Okay, in this time, for the pandemic situation, we have to be isolated sometimes, but for the requirements of the um, preventions, we have to keep distance or and use this kind of communication means for see our families, uh, visiting our families by using communication means like video calls or to express our feelings to the distance.
Interesting, interesting. Can
Yes.
you do you remember when was the last time uh, the entire world faced a crisis like this?
Teacher, just saying, I have seen some videos, and I think the was a worst pandemic in the middle age. I think when I when the people have
That's
to use
that's
have to wear a mask like this.
excuse me. Does this sounds familiar to you? Chikungunya?
Yes, chikungunya in Colombia. Yeah, it's like a terrible flu or something like that.
No,
Breathing sickness. I think, or produced by a mosquito,
yeah,
the bite of the mosquito.
yeah. Now, what are you planning for your life? Let's say in 2 years from now. What's your plan for now?
Okay, my plans in 2 years, just is my pension time. I going to be pensioner. I become pensioner at police, a national police, and I I want to finish. I wish finish my career as a English teacher. Next year, I applied for the internships at the uh, school in Medellin. 2 years, I see myself as a good,
Excuse me,
good teacher.
I didn't hear very well. You apply for a scholarship where?
Scholar internship in Medellin, in Colegio Juan Bosco, I think. I don't remember that, but I have the address, have the address, and in a few days I'm visiting that institution to
Good.
present, introduce myself, and uh, yeah, talks with the directors, with the other teachers. I think.
Good, good. Now we are ready to pass to IELTS speaking part 2. Now I'm going to send you a file in the chat. I need you to open that file name to analyze. And there is a question, a topic, and 3 questions inside. Take what you have 1 minute to analyze and respond and to build up the response. After that 1 minute, you are going to start talking, okay? Would you already open the file?
Downloading. Okay. It's a PowerPoint presentation. Okay. It says describe something you want, which is very important to you. It's like a property, like a something that belongs to me.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yes. Something that is important, very important to me, is my cell phone. It's
Excuse me.
useful, very
Luis,
useful.
Luis, I'm going to ring you in a while. We have been experiencing difficulties, so let's wait. I finish with your partner, with Edwin, and then I will continue in the same order. So,
Okay, teacher.
okay, continue, Edwin.
Hey, I have a very important device in my hands, and for me, it's my cell phone. Is I use it for video calls, for the communication with my family, for shorter distance, to schedule my duties in my compromised for everything that we have in this important device. For the answer to the question who gave it to me is was given it for my wife. My wife was give to me that device, and it's a meaningful. It's a very meaningful
No, man.
device for me. It's very useful. It means so much for me. It's a good and
Uh,
useful
do you think
device.
in a near future, uh, all the life of the humans will be driven by technology? Do you think people is, I mean, the entire population is prepared to get on board on such a change? I mean, Internet of Things, IoT. Do you think we are prepared to embark in such a race of technology?
Yes, I think the new generation are ready and prepared for those kind of technological advances in the future because they born with a knowledge with a handy technology uh, in the first years of the lives. Those years, uh, since they were children, uh, they handle the technology in easy way, in a very easy way.
Okay,
They are ready for this. I think.
let's see. Now I have an hypothetical situation. If you have the power to uh, to better equip a human, right? with technology, what would technology would you incorporate or embed to a human? I mean, would you improve vision or hearing or brain connection? If you have the power, I mean, to create a technology like this, the technology already exists, but which one would you incorporate in the human being to become like an android or
Okay, I think it's very important. It's interesting to create a new human, like an android with superpowers, like strong, very strength, and mental powers, like read the minds of other persons. Would be a great idea
okay?
to create
Well,
a
Edwin,
human, the kind of human.
let me give you. We already finished. Thank you for your participation. Do not leave the meeting until I tell you. Stay in the line. Your pronunciation was very interesting. I could understand most of what you say. That shows what you have work. Your fluency was also very interesting. You keep the flow of your conversation. Okay, you don't hesitate. You don't commit errors. In terms of your syntax, I mean, how you join words, how you join ideas, how you connect. It also shows an interesting work by your part. Minor errors I could notice on your speech, on your discourse. And finally, your vocabulary needs some works. Okay, you know what I mean? More
Yeah,
improve in reading, more listening. I recommend you to listen Fox News radio station. You can type it in the search bar in Google, Fox News radio station. Listening it 24/7 is for free, so and you can increase in a ton your vocabulary. Well, thanks. Wait a second. I'm going to ring one of your partners. The next in the line is Jessica Paola. Jessica, you are already in?
Yes, teacher.
I can. Okay, Edwin, thank you very much.
okay, teacher.
See you.
Bye. 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 See you.
I let you know your score through your own tutor, okay?
Okay, teacher. Thanks.
Okay. Jessica, how are you?
Well, thank you.
Okay. Luis, give me
Hello.
about 10 minutes. I need to interview first Jessica and then comes you, right?
Okay, teacher. Thank
Okay.
you.
We are okay. Yeah. Jessica, how are you?
I am great, teacher. Thank you.
Good,
What about you?
good. Try to get your microphone close to your mouth better. So because your voice sounds too far, too
What
distance.
about now?
Much
Better?
better now. Much better now.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Carlos Alberto Castro Causil. I'll be conducting this IELTS speaking interview. So first of all, I would like to know a little more about yourself. Tell me, what's your full name?
Okay, my name is Jessica Paola Ortega.
Good, Jessica. Can you now tell me your ID number?
Okay. It's 1082 780 329.
That's fine, thank you. Now I'm curious, what what is your life like now under pandemic? I mean, is it hard for you to sustain or establish relationship with your family and your friends? Tell me, how is your experience?
Oh, okay. In my case, it has been a little difficult. First, in terms of work, because I hadn't the opportunity to go out and to win money, because I work in a beauty salon, and for us it was very difficult. With my family, was difficult too because they are living in San Agustin Huila. I am here in Cali alone, and it was a little sad at the beginning because I felt alone, and I was thinking about how to pay my debts, how to pay my semester. Um, of course, all people were thinking about also me, thinking about what is going to happen later. And I was really worried and tired about the situation. And I had so many questions in that time. But in that moment, I am really relaxing. I I have more hubs, and I know that all is going to be better.
Yeah. Now I want to focus on the last part because hope determines our future, our current states and also our future. And let's say within 2 years from now, how do you see your life? How do you see yourself in 2 years?
Uh, I will be a degree in English as a foreign language. I have that. I'm saying myself in a good work, maybe teaching for children, maybe just as an secretary, using my English for win my money and spend my I don't know, to spending my own things. For example, traveling or maybe buying things. I am seeing myself as a great woman, helping to others too, helping others in academic purpose, for example, using my knowledge, the knowledge acquired in this career. This is the way how I am seeing myself in the future in 2 years. So, and I don't know if maybe getting married too with my boyfriend, and I don't know. In general terms, be independent.
Good. Now we are ready to move to Ielts Part 2. Now I'm going to share with you a card, in this case a slide. It, it is going to be placed in the chat. Okay.
Okay.
What you have to do is open the file
Okay,
to
just a moment.
analyze the topic and the question for about 1 minute. And after that minute, I will let you know. After that minute, I'm going to let you know the time is up and you can start talking. You have 1 minute from now to read and analyze the questions.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Jessica, time is up. Please start talking.
Okay, teacher. Um, Describing something. Okay.
Excuse me. Place the microphone in your mouth so I can hear you better.
Okay. Okay. Um, I have a present. It was given by my mother. Uh, so 3 years ago, I try to wear it all the time. It is a red bracelet, a beautiful red bracelet. Um, what does it mean for me? It is a symbolic present because it's not just wearing a bracelet. For me, it is to have with me a part of my mother. Is to remember her all the time. Is to know that she loves me and to know that I can share my things, my feelings with her. Um, for me, it's not just a present. It means to be in contact with her because I know that it's a material thing, but it's like I have some energy in that bracelet, and taking in account the color red, for me it means love in general terms, and I like so much. Um, and I have to be with its bracelet a lot of time because I am thinking all the time in my mother when I am watching them, when I am um, when I am on the street, for example, on my work, or I am studying. In this moment, I don't have that bracelet because I try to carry it. And for sometimes, for example, I don't use for going now because I am afraid with the people who likes to get some things. Um, I think that I have said the main symbolic things that it represents to me.
Good. Thank you. Now I would like to raise you a couple of questions uh, in relation to your response. Uh, I mean, you mentioned something that you face or experience fear because the friends of things that do not belong to them might stole your present. Do you think the government have should done enough to counter arrest or to arrest this situation?
Mm, um, could be, but for my opinion, the problem arises from other thing. It's correct. The government has to do more for the problem, but for me, it's better to try to solve the problem with education and culture because there is a lot of principle and values, and I think that all that is happening in the country, it's not just a problem of the government because we are human beings, we are people, we can read, we have the opportunity to educate, going into a school or maybe by ourselves. I'm not in agreement with the idea that the government.
Good. Good. Uh, in the hypothetical situation that your favorite present get lost, for what other object would you replace it to keep representing what it means to you?
Could you repeat, please? I can't
Yeah.
understand very well.
In the hypothetical situation that you lost your present, which other object would you use to represent that one that you lost?
Okay. I think I will use a cheer, for example, from my mother, of course, but something that is given by her. How I said before, it's not the present, it's the meaning, and for me, could be another thing, could be a teacher, could be a clock, I don't know, something like that. But for me, it represents my mom,
Okay.
her love.
It
That's
helped you to establish a communication, a relationship with her. Well, Jessica, thank you very much for your participation. Do not leave the room, stay in the line. I'm going to call your other partner.
okay.
Before that, I want to give you a quick feedback. Your pronunciation was very good. I didn't give you the highest score because you know we have always things to improve, right? But in general terms, it was an amazing intervention. So I want to recognize that. Your
Thank
fluency was very interesting. You could self-correct when necessary. I see your ability. You didn't commit any mistake, but I could see that if necessary, you could self-correct yourself. Okay.
Okay,
In
thank
their
you.
syntax, you did minor errors. Okay, you can connect words, you can connect ideas very well, and no errors over there. So again, and finally, your vocabulary. In that part, I do gave you the highest score because I got impressed. I mean, you use a wide range of vocabulary. I couldn't notice any gap or hesitation in your speech. So Jessica, thank you very much for your participation.
Thank
One final advice, I'm hearing Fox News Radio is the radio station that I hear 24/7 all the time to improve my speaking, to improve my fluency. So I would like you also to try it. You can type it in the Google search bar, Fox News Radio, remember it, type it, and listen it. You can, it's for free. You don't have to download anything to your, any apps, any program, nothing. You just can type it, uh, search it, get it, and start listening. I know you can improve a lot of your speaking by listening. Finally, do not forget to share your results with me. Call me, hey teacher, I improved. Look at me. Okay?
Oh, okay. But
Okay, let's read now the other participants. Luis. Luis is over here, is the next one to come. We are the power supply today here is going to go out. That's early in the morning, the light is going to go out. So we are taking advantage of.
mm,
Okay. Luis, you
So,
can already open your camera. Jessica, thank you very much for your participation.
okay, bye bye, teacher. Thank you.
Okay. Luis Roa, thank you for waiting in the line. We have experienced difficulties early in the morning. In fact, there is an announcement that the light is going to go out here in where I am placed in the region. There is going to be maintenance job and works in the region. Anyway, let me introduce myself. My name is Carlos Alberto Castro Causil. I'll be conducting this IELTS speaking interview. So to start, what's your full name, please?
my full name is Luis Albeiro Roa Martinez.
Good. With Arbey. What is your ID number?
Um, Luis Roa,
Yeah. Tell me your ID number.
7 180 565.
Okay. Do not forget to to to, to talk in English.
Okay. It's 7 1 8 0 5, 6, 5.
Good, good. Luis Arbey, we are under an amazing times, under pandemic. It's a crisis. Many people have, I don't know, changed the relationship. What changes have you faced in your relationship with your family?
Okay, pues the change, we need to communicate through the use the computer, the cell phone with my mother because she live in far, so I need to use the camera with the device and with the other family because it is difficult in this moment because the pandemic and the virus is a grand problem in nowadays.
Good. Uh, can you name any other virus the world have faced in the recent years?
The recent year, no, no,
Th- th-
teacher.
that's does this name sounds familiar to you? Chikungunya.
Okay, I hear that that virus, but I don't very well about this virus. I no,
Good.
I know this
Well,
is a great illness, but here I really don't hear very well.
okay. About you and your close friends, do you wear face masks? Did you use to cover your face when you go out the streets?
Yes, in my work and in my house, we try cover my face with the mask and try to avoid they give the hand and that this way we try to avoid
Good.
the
Thank you, Luis. Now we are ready to move to IELTS speaking part 2. In the chat, I'm going to send you a file. It contains a slide with a topic. So once I send you the slide, okay, you have to open it and analyze the topic and the questions. You have 1 minute starting from now to analyze the topic and the questions. I let you know when the time is up and I let you know when you can start talking, right? Did
okay,
you understand?
okay, yes, teacher.
Okay. Okay, time is up. Start talking, please.
Okay, teacher. I think the best invention is the television because this device you can entertain. This invention was made but feel forward. The change brought in the time is that the device can the human rights know and the life the world and now the news and the life the other people in the world is positive in influencing the human rights because the all people are influenced through the television in the positive way and the bad way because the television also try bad things and good things. I think. Um, yes, sir.
Yeah. I wonder, what's your opinion? Should mass media manipulate the society's opinion?
Yes, nowadays the media and the Facebook on the others social net influence and the minds the people because they are the people seeing the way they want.
Good. Well, Luis, thank you very much for your participation. I'm going to give you a quick feedback, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Uh, in pronunciation, uh, you did some frequent errors that shows that there is some opportunity to improve pronunciation, okay?
Okay,
Your fluency, sometimes I see some hesitation, which also show the potential over there to keep improving. In terms of syntax, how you construct your sentence, how you join words and idea, uh, I noticed minor errors. Okay, this lady's over there. Give me a sec. And finally, your vocabulary is adequate to respond. I could see that uh, some troubles, but in general terms, it's interesting that you could use most of the word to incorporate to your speech, to your discourse. Okay?
okay, teacher.
Okay, Luis, thank you very much. Do not hang out. I'm going to ring this lady, Marcy, over here. Stay in the
Okay,
line. When Marcy enters the room, you can leave, okay?
okay, teacher. Bye, teacher.
Bye. Wait. Stay in the line. Do not root. Okay, okay. Marcy is already there. Well, Luis, thank you.
Thank you, teacher. Bye.
Okay. Marcy, can you hear me, Marcy?
Yes, now I can hear you. Good morning.
Yeah. Try to place your microphone close to your mouth so I can hear you better.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, much better. Much better.
Okay, I was
Yeah.
trying to contact you. I
Yeah,
was
I know. I
disconnected.
know. I know. I see, but I was trying to I've been experiencing difficulties. In fact, the light is going out in a minute. So we have no time. The lights could go out at any time. So this interview is going to be recorded, okay?
Yes.
Let me introduce myself. Marcy, my name is Carlos Alberto Castro Caucil. I'll be conducting this short IELTS speaking interview. To start, let me know a little bit about yourself. What's your full name, please? Better, much better.
My name is Marcianit Saavedra Ramirez.
Good. Marcy, could you please tell me your ID number?
Yes. You wanna spell it? It is B98029221.
Okay. How do you spell your second name?
Saavedra.
Good, good. Marcy, we are living hard times. We are under a pandemic never ever seen before. How have you handled the relationship with your family and your friends now?
So they are so far. Now we experience very difficult for to encounter with them, but we have meetings across the internet, and calls. We are expected about them. They about us, and we about them. So no, it is not a problem. I think for me this time was not a great trouble. Really, I know so much people have experienced uh, hard times, but in my aspect, in my case, it is not like this.
Okay. Now, this the new word, the current word is reinvent. Okay, we have all reinvent. Have you reinvent yourself somehow to cope with this situation?
Yes, I am a preschooler teacher, so I discovered so much things that I have and I can to do in this time. So yes, I have a new ways from to teach, and I discover so much things about the parents uh, that they can do about the family, and this is great.
Good. So the pandemic helps you to discover that other side invisible to your eyes. Okay, good. Now, where or how do you see yourself in about 2 years from now?
Okay, I think I have to graduate me for that time. I have to be graduated, and I want to begin a new business that is a new school. I want to begin that activity in my life. I really love all that I do, like speak another language and to teach, obviously. So I really want to begin a business. So
Okay,
times I will be
thank you, Marcy. Now, I think we're ready to move to Ielts Part Two. Are you ready?
yes.
Yes. Okay. Now I'm going to send you a file in the chat, and you need to download and open the file. The file contains a topic and some questions. So let me know when you open the file.
Okay. Please wait me one.
So after you open the file, you have 1 minute, okay, to take notes to build up your response. I'm going to time up.
Okay. Now Okay, I have to respond right now.
Wait, no, you have to wait 1 minute to
Okay.
analyze the topic and analyze the questions. Okay, time is up. Start talking, please.
Okay. When I did become neighbors, okay, I have no greatest relationship with my neighbors, but I eventually um, read them and speak about things, especially things. For example, the bills. For example, some troubles in in our site about our houses, and this is something that we speak with them. But I don't have a great personal relationship with them. I came to this site 13 years ago. Um, do you often meet? No, sometime. Only when I see them, I greet no more. And the weather between us, it's good. It's very good. They are good persons, and I think I am too. So it's a good state weather with them in our neighborhood.
Good.
I don't know if I have to speak more.
Yeah, that's it. Now I want to raise you a couple of questions. I mean, uh, relationships are not easy sometimes. It's hard, but in general terms, when there is when the person is committed to build a better relationship, what could be done to improve the relationship and the relation among neighbors, with hard neighbors, with difficult ones, heavy noise, fightings, arguments, discussions all over. What can be done from your perspective too?
No, it is not our case. They are good persons, and we have a good relationship. But don't to be so strange. Don't to be so near. It's just great and no more. Um, it could be better if we can stay so more near to the beach. So we have to search excuses for to begin an conversation with them.
Yeah. Okay. Now, do you see potential if if in the hypothetical situation that the government, we are going to open a school for neighbors, just like a school for parents, this is called a school for neighbors. and is intended to improve the relationship among the neighbors. Do you see potential on creating a school for neighbors, or is a waste of time?
No, I think it's okay if but if I can be real, yes, I think it's a good option as school for neighbors.
Yeah, most of the problems that our society face pass through ethic, values, principles. So this could be an element to work on these schools. Well, Marcy, thank you very much for your participation. Before you leave, I'm going to give you a feedback, okay? Stay in the line, do not move. Uh, I want to recognize your pronunciation because I have no difficulty to understand most of the word that you say. Some gaps in the sounds when, I mean, the the microphone is too far from your mouth. It's hard for me to understand what you say. But apart from that, your pronunciation is good. So that's, I want to undermark that. Your fluency. Marcy, sometimes I notice some hesitation, some repetition, but that shows that you have the potential to self-correct yourself, okay? You can realize you are conscious of all what you say, and that's a very big improvement. Syntax, your construction, how you connect words, how you join ideas, very interesting. I keep the flow of your ideas with no problem. So I want to recognize that. Finally, your vocabulary was adequate to your speech. Okay, you don't run loss of word. Okay, you don't run out of word. You already use the word you know, and you can handle others instead of the one you forget. So that enriches your vocabulary.
Perfect. Thank you.
Well, Marcy, finally, I listen all the time Fox News radio station. I recommend that radio as a listening exercise to all my students. I would like you to try it. And I will also encourage you to share your results after a month, after a week that you try the listening exercise. Type it in the search bar on Google, Fox News radio station. You don't have to download any app or application. Type it and just start listening 24/7. It's on the go. You can listen with your mobile phone. That's it all the time. And you see some improvement. Do not forget to share your results, your improvement with me. Call me teacher. Look how well I have improved my English. Okay?
Okay. Thank
Well,
you.
Marcy, thank you very much for your participation. I hope you can success in your business. I know you are want to start a business, so focus all your mind in that, your energy, yourself, be devoted to that business, and share with me your good results too in your business. Bye and thank you.
I do it. Thank you very much. And nothing. God bless you.